Yo, yo, yo. What's good, guys? What's good, guys? Another video out here in nature, grounding sesh, me and my son. And in today's video, I want to talk about why it's important to be a jack of all trades going into the new year and beyond. Okay? So, now we need to diversify our skills, okay? We're in a time where there's a lot of unemployment, a lot of jobs will change, AI, artificial intelligence, things of this nature. So we need to broaden our skills, okay? And you know, there's a great saying, jack of all trades, but master at nothing. And you know, this, let's first define words, okay? Words and meanings are subjective based on nuance, okay? And you can live up to this statement that you are a master at nothing, or you can change the perspective of that word and strive to be a master of all. So that's all you have to do, is focus on trying to be the best you can to deliver results, okay? I've done many things and I probably am a jack of all trades, but one thing I've honed in is on my creativity and doing the best that I can to take care of myself, take care of my family, and live a life that I'm living very comfortable, So it's all about perspective, okay? So of course you can do one thing and channel in and become a master of it, make abundance of wealth and finance and things of this nature. But it doesn't mean you can't broaden your horizons, because if I didn't have many skill sets, I would be doomed. If I just focused on making beats or just focused on making samples and things of this nature, I'll be doomed, But if you put your attention to it, you can manifest results. But because I've always been someone who's liked to experiment, if I fall out of love with something, I can divert my attention to something else that I've learned. If it's not making websites, if it's not things to do with IT, programming, things of this nature, if it's not the graphics, the logos, the designs, the video editing, everything. And if you're an entrepreneur and you're doing things self-made, you can't be outsourcing things every time, okay? You just won't have the budget to outsource every skill. It's good to be able to have a team and that, but if you're not at that point where you have a team, you're gonna have to do things yourself. You're gonna have to do things yourself and learn a way to be productive with it, okay? YouTube, Skillshare, reading books, using resources that are readily available to you is the way you will build up these skills, okay? There's nothing wrong with being jack of all trades, in my opinion. And, like I said, I don't know how old that saying is, but sayings are only relative to the time that we are in right now, okay? So we're in 2020, we need to stop thinking linear and one-dimensional. We need to start thinking five-dimensional, because this is what will truthfully set you free, okay? Just because there's something could be true, it could not be true also, because everything is based on nuance and perspective, okay? That's what we really need to realize going into the new year, that everything is based upon perspective and nuance and how you see things, okay? Because everything is and isn't at the same time, okay? This is a key. This is one of the first things that really stood out to me when I was reading Kabbalion, was that everything is and isn't at the same time, okay? So yes, it could be true. Yes, it could not be true, because everything just is. Everything is based on this polarity, okay? And you don't want to be polarized in your thoughts. You want to be depolarized. You want to be somewhere in the middle, okay? And that's how they get people most of the time in this society, is they polarize your opinions, that it can only be left or right, okay? With elections, if it's not a team, you have to support someone. It's always left or right thinking, and it really messes up your perception on things on a whole different scale, because you always feel you have to be polarized, okay? So that's how they get you, because the polarization, it's in everything. So if you always think in a polarized perspective, you will never be able to read between the lines, okay? So this is it. I want people to really get grasp of this concept of being polarized, okay? It's very important to disconnect from this concept of polarization, okay? And this is it, really. So yeah, I'm gonna keep this video short. It's just about finding new skills, doing what you need to do to bring that income, and to you know, learn something new, do something that may be a niche that can keep you from afar from a saturated market, okay? Or if everyone's doing something, then maybe you should do something else, okay? That's how you can polarize it as well, because you can use polarity to stand out, okay? So that is a benefit of using polarization, okay? And remember this, sometimes things can be contradictory or a paradox. Don't get caught up in the caught up. And with that being said, peace.